Let's see how to turn our shapes into shaped monsters. You will need 6 googly eyes and your glue bottle to start with. We're going to use glue today. Let's remember, the glue goes onto the small things, and we use a dot, not a lot. The first thing you'll need is 6 googly eyes. I know there's a lot in here, but I have to have enough eyes for all the kindergartners in all the classes. So please just choose 6. Start by counting out your 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the rest can go back in the bucket, and I can pass the bucket onto somebody else. Then I need to figure out where I want to put them. If I want 2 eyes on one shape and 3 eyes on another, that leaves me with 1 eye for my last shape. And that's just fine. Because remember, these are shape monsters. I don't have to worry about it being like a person. Now I want to put some dots of glue. So remember, our glue bottles twist open all the way up to the top, twisting just on the top part. Then we turn it upside down because it is a liquid in there. We pick up our googly eye and we squeeze a little dot. Then we take our googly eye and we press it where we want it. There's another way you can do it too, but we tend to make bigger glue dots when we do this. You could squeeze a little dot and then stick your googly eye. You can do it that way too, but this tends to leave more glue on the outside because we make bigger dots. So whichever way you do it, glue down all 6 of your eyes. When you're done gluing, make sure you close your glue bottle and wipe off the top. Now I'm ready to make some arms and legs and other body parts for my monsters. I can grab some scraps from the scrap bins. These are scrap pieces of paper that are used to be artwork that somebody didn't want, and so now they're scraps for us to use. You can take these scraps and cut them into new shapes to make things for your art. I might cut a long, skinny strip to make some arms and legs. And when we're gluing, we're going to practice dot, dot, not a lot. This little strip really only needed 2 dots. Now I might make some more shapes. This paper is a little bit harder to use because it has all of these shapes on one side already cut. If I like those shapes, I could use them, but it's harder for me to use it. So I'm going to cut those away. This part can be recycled if I don't want it. But I can now cut some new shapes off of this flat edge. This is easier for me to use. Notice I always want to cut from the side if I can. This lets me put this back in the scrap bin for someone else to use. If I were to take a piece of paper that has something cool like these eyes in it and just cut out the eyes, I might make this paper much harder for someone else to use. So I can cut from an edge, but I'm not cutting out to find something in a picture. Once you cut something out, let's glue it on. Maybe I like this after all. This part kind of looks like a crown to me. Maybe I'll give a crown to one of my critters. Cut scraps and add on to each of your monsters. When you're happy with how your monsters look, you can put it on the drying rack to dry.